So this is the procedural terrain generation update presentation, which is my research project. My name is Faris Oma. So just a general overview of my research project, which is creating a procedurally generated terrain using Perlin noise method. I'll be generating height maps, in this case the mountain heights, using this method. There are other methods, but I find this to be the more interesting, and it produces a better sense of realism compared to the other methods that I've researched. Uh, there will be different terrain types with various height ranges. So basically, various height ranges will be big cliffs, rocks on big mountains. Best example I can give you is something like the Mount Everest. So on the way down, it won't be like a smooth mountain all the way down. It'll be like big cliffs and big rocks on it with trees on it. So those are the different terrain types basically. So with that information gathered, I'll be able to create the procedurally generated mesh. So in this case would be the mountain. So let's say different various height ranges will produce different kind of meshes. I've also researched about procedural terrain generation and methods that can be used for terrain generation, which is why I decided on using Perlin noise. There are a few other methods, but I found this method to be more effective than the rest. Also, I've read about blueprints for using to create a tool for this terrain generation. Uh, this stage takes up most of the time. As prototyping stages and testing, I have to meet the requirements, which is to achieve the sense of realism and efficiency as well. But it's for me, it's a bit difficult on creating tool form blueprints because I'm kind of used to C++. So by using blueprints, it should be easier. But um, I have faced some problems, but I'm working it out right now, and it's going well. But I am still in the stages of prototyping, so it's going well. But hopefully by the end of this week, I'll be able to have a working prototype, and I'll be able to record and show you uh, what what this how this procedurally generated terrain will turn out. Uh, Also, I've created questionnaires for the participants. This questionnaire will be targeted towards candidates who have knowledge of games, but I'll also try and hand it out to these questionnaires to people who don't play games that much, just to have a sense of what they think of realism on this tool that I made. I've also created a Gantt chart to record the progress and timestamps of everything that I've done so far. If there is additional time, which I hope there is, because I'm also planning to add additional elements towards the terrain generation, such as trees or additional grass on the mountains. So that's a different kind of procedural generation. So basically on the mountain it would be like procedurally generated trees and grass as well. So yeah, that would be fun. So that's my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. Have a nice day.